All I said was corruption. Kufo ye thief, where you cron for, and a gun for to Obama.
That's it.
And then me Sako catch him said, hey, if President Mahama leaves, now your new flag bearer, what is the new flag bearer going to tell the people?
That's the question.
All right. It was a big file like this. Me who's the president in him. The foreign minister, Samuel Jato, made a lot of revelations. Where we say, what are we waiting for? 6 people in court with the noise we made. It's not enough.
Usia, I say me wo say, sisi NDC for na shase a omo kasa pa. Joshua Akamba. Oh, so okoye wasamba. Osin nsem ho kan de 2 NPP for so I be sin ne. Attorney General ntimi jailu bia no. Ohu do be campo bim. Oso ohu do be kan. NPP for na sisi mo twa mo kasa nsem se ya konfo mo jeli en. Mo se ya konfo. Ene ye 2 gram se na ai se na ebi o man ni sika mo jeli en. Mo ntimi jeli ne pa ba ko se. Ene ne ewu. Ahote. Obi ansa kura som. Hey, anywu.
This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
How things will move. I have to jump back to the media. But now it's too scary. What was happening? Maybe Fokra are not happy that I'm back on the media. Of course, you are on Facebook. You've seen the stories, lies that they are putting there because I'm up on the media. What do they want to do? Maybe to gag me, but I'm not the person that you can gag me with stories. You come, deal with me. Leave the people, some people around me. Deal with me face to face. You know, Commander, one thing I know is that Dominic Ayene is a professional. I supervised his election for the first time at Oba Parliament.
I see.
Yes, I did. I was in Tamale and your national chairman, General Mosquito, a friend, he said, immediately go to Upper East and make sure that we supervise the election. And so I was the one that supervised that election, and then he came out victorious as the candidate then. As a lawyer, so Raymond Atuga, Dr. Professor Raymond Atuga, Mama Yarganamo, he actually, I think he became lawyer first before them. I think at the age of 24.
Wow.
Yes. At the age of 24, 25, now I say on the PhD, if I'm not lying. But we used to hear, hey, what school? So he's a teacher. The thing I know about him is that whatever you do, he will not bend what is professional. He will never bend the law. That's one thing about him. There are people in our party that are so pissed with him that I don't know, but we are not in a revolution. You just mentioned here when they were when they kangarooed Chachu Chikata. You remember we were the people that formed the Free Chachu movement. Many Madame Esther Koba, Kwesi Pratt, Munina, yes, Alaji Bature, we were the one that formed the Free Chachu movement. You know, because not all court, we're not happy about it. You know, we're not happy. Let it happen to anybody now. The whole country will turn against us. But and so and I know more young say MPP for crime the thousands here 3 days ago. And I know yesterday I got a flyer. A very powerful person in MPP called me. I said, then I'm we jelly in Crawford. Mama Omanya no MPP new. Mama Omanya no. I look at the things they are saying. Nipa no pot to be catch them say onim say simesi fast say. And as can be called say, you know, but this is confident. You cannot say it. You cannot mention names, but between me and you. But
at the end of the day, say any person so say age friend or so my information you see, so we can NPPs problem in go age kwano say
exactly
he's the problem.
No, but he's not the problem. That's me, and I'm surprised I can say Ufe Dominica on fa ebia na wa yira on number.
Oh, David, me cry me friend yahwe me fro bia.
No, so then let's correct that. But one thing I know about him is that friend no, that's only busy or call. But he wants to give information. Now, information about my ebia person who say what is going on. He will brief you as to where he is. But to tell you details at what happens in court, I know the on can't. Now I can't make a baby. Commander, Miss Rao, when they quit your voice go very, very, very far, very deep among our people. Please appeal to them. They should come back. They should come on board. Miss Rao, if they are listening to me, they should come on board. And if they want us to have meetings with them, I'll have meetings with them and I'll support their meetings, whatever they want to do. Because it's painful. Said the people are minim. I told you, I think I saw a video. Time and campaign. Last minute campaign, me call Abuaje. May he so rest in peace. Nikrum. Because I used to work a lot with Abuaje and other people because this guy was bent for us to win that seat. We lost about 8 votes and now 9 votes. So Abuaje would have been in parliament. Me free honomo and me raboko. It was the same party people. The boy who is the communicator that led me was shot. One would left. They killed him.
Really?
Oh yes. Another boy, Ochopa also Roger. Roger, you're basically over 1 year, over 2 years. Close to why we can't find him. But these were boys that were working with me. And I know most of our people, most of the MPs, more MPs say, more campaign, some of them got accidents. What is the party? What are we doing as a party to reach out to these people? So they are sitting back home and they are crying. Me. Master T and Crawford did my 10-year false accusations. My family yesterday were on me that I should stop appearing on. I'm telling my baby now. Say you don't have work, sit somewhere. But no, I was part. When the party, for me part in 92. I was from the beginning. I was.
And you are still part.
And I'm still part. So I can't. That's where the charming from. So I cannot say me party. Rawlings, let me say something about President Rawlings. Why Rawlings said that he was not going to help campaign again was when Professor Mill won elections. And they transferred prosecutions. I remember our former chairman, Potofi. Nibu fuye not far to the Jose. And I say, dear, Father for all, dear chair. We are building a new Ghana, Professor Mill's time. It's the time Bedru said, campaign Rawlings on. I was part of those who went to him. And I say, oh man. I was, suppose him in campaign. What am I going to say again? All I said was corruption. Kufo ye thief, where you crown for, and a Ghana for to Abama.
That's it.
Now Abana Mutuma, no. And then me say catch on said. So today, if President Mahama leaves, now your new flag bearer, what is the new flag bearer going to tell the people?
That's the question. Straight question.
What is he going to say? It is the same thing Rawlings said. I said, hey, I would have loved to come and lead you people to campaign. I would have loved to. There were 3 campaign teams. Professor Mills, Kobine J, Mini President Mahama, Mini President Rawlings, Moni Kofi Adams were on one side. And away, I was Michelle time.
Yeah.
So we all had our way. And Rawlings said, "Min koye campaign." So are we waiting to get to that point? Sir, obia na say esimesi we wie sika. Na say esimesi we wie sika. Now what are we doing about it? Oral. It was a big file like this. Me who that president in him. And the foreign minister Samuel Kujo Jato made a lot of revolutions. And what I was told is that the research, a man will say, evidence, say, where we say. What are we waiting for? 6 people in court with the noise we made is not enough.
Really?
Oh, no. No. Per the noise we've made, per the things we said in this country. Me, I didn't say some more. The ones I said. 6 cases. But so it's not. No, man, let me tell you something. Because I know that you must prove a point. I didn't have that information, but I knew. PDS here, you can't see me. People paid electricity bill. Who collected those monies? Everything was done wrongly. Are they undergoing investigations? What is happening? And now you just want to get the 6 people, 6 cases. No,
now
Unim
case,
Cathedral.
Why cathedral? And yenda I am boarding Galamsey. Sir Ekowusi has been caught on tape. When the media practitioner didn't come about Galamsey. A year Ekowusi et me about say Galamsey no. A police commanders. Obo Gabi watch Dakudin. Obo Mkrofobidin from Baumia office. A year omuna yes no. Tape no has here. Me bought tape we say 2 years. With the mindset
the year campaign.
See, NDC winning Yano, they are zooming in. Because you see, when you start tackling those big fishes, a beman kolane suru, omunko ura mubio. NDC be mechanical swimming see and who's will be enfian mejai.
And then another
point. When you saw being adding to a cozy so. The tape is there. And the idea is simple quite to call Gabi. Call the people involved. Say a police commanders crow. Say a soldier for a impending 4 crow. Then you are zooming in near it me taka the.
The estimates of Emia. When will the issue of those people that were shot at Baolishi? Baolishi. The police officers are still around here. What are we going to do to motivate these young men? The boys were all, Chief, I was there. I was the national organizer then. So when the people were running, John Boadu is my witness. And I'm beside, hey, where are you people going? Satan no mabu Sam George. It me do horn. Then they started, I said, you are part, you. Now we started double more. I was be free on my and I was alone. What is happening? What are we doing to all these boys?
Abu 7 boys no mo conform kokun or more offensive crime.
Yes.
A police for no me side no.
They are
there. The Omo Central region. They are there.
You see, what are we doing? Me continue radio so can say, yeah, the cameras are saying baby you hu nipa no. Techima. Techima, Kelly. Chief. There was a commander in charge.
Yes, who
gave the orders for them to shoot?
They are there.
Innocent people. They are there. So, Chief, the evidence, we don't need any evidence again to go and grab them and start prosecuting them. At least to give your boys, any Babawa, that courage, say, our party will protect us. But when they see you are not going to be protected, what do you expect them to do, Mr. Rawa? MP? Senior lawyer? What do you expect them to do?
Lawyers see with their topic with their social.
No, Chief, let me, I have a few. Let's be frank about it. Let our people listen to us. I know it's difficult. What you say in opposition is difficult when you come to government. I know. Because now you have to use the rule of law. Mm-hmm. But opposition, they walk over. Dr. Bame is talking. Can you imagine?
He's even talking.
He's talking. No shame, He's talking. Dr. Bame is talking. At least, the Nakuva do the ID. He's not able to talk. Most of their people now are more parliament. They are talking. Bebre, Anta. So, Beji, at the point he took it, Ken is gone. But the documents are there. Minimobiomu. Papa B, we are down for. we are meboni din. The $9 million eka car Ministry of Education. Document nyina koken enim. Ken Ofrata eko enim. Oji document no. Do you know when they left office the document got missing? Fortunately the man has copies.
Wow.
$9 million. Was sister document oma yi sa documents in oma $9 million no obedi.
Awadi omodi. Omatua mo ho.
And oma yi document no.
Actually baby.
Actually me I saw the new document that the man is holding. He is holding it as evidence. Meaning no koye eko ahro do so. And they cannot trace the document, but the man has documents and has everything with file number ni bibia, but they can't trace the file.
Omayi.
That is how smart they were. Until you declare winners now, I'm starting some way. The NDC doesn't know how to do these things. President Mahama, one thing I know, President Mahama can never be corrupt. President Mahama, he can't be corrupt unless anybody has a contrary view. But one of the things that made me to encourage him to come back. So Oba contested election. One time near the party office, Oba saw baby, and then the few cry, and the cars in the back up from the pool, the man from the Flaster house, no, air corner, national security for call intercept the car, no, and I'm with car. I think I was with Joyce Bauer, and the President Mahama, no bisa. Into her, and I'm saying, hey, who said the bofu, and I'm maybe trying and change. Just by the side of the shoulder of the chair. I'm saying, and then I'll muster the courage and ask you this question. Were you corrupt? Because MPP for the castle, you confirm my NDC from penny for crime in your committee now. I'm saying, your mama, the onya papa. Were you corrupt? Chief, you can see that anger that came out of him. So what? What is that? Well, I know that this is a person, and I always say he loves this country. Corruption. So Chobi, Abuga Pele Munina. Me, I disagree with how Abuga Pele was treated. I disagree with it. But he couldn't help him. Say I just said it now. You will see that President Mahama will not get involved at all about it.
No way, for that one.
He won't get involved. Anything, sir, ministers, this minister, they know, sir, if President Mahama gets you, he will hammer you. So that one, who make it comment, say, maybe in Crawford, maybe say in Crawford, no, that one, you won't go skip. You won't be you use as a scapegoat. Into a minister now who be come President Mahama will deal with you. That one I'm sure of it. That one me I'm sure of it. Chief, and he said it. And you know what? You started here you need to work no. You drew Bono half region. Let me say, you be drew Bono half region. You say no we and a DKM said then and then he made that comment say Ghana for say Akufo-Addo nim say oni ne yere Lodina and asade ne yere ne dia you should come and arrest him meboa he made me say there the president there Akufo-Addo. One thing I knew is that President will not sue Akufo-Addo pa, but President Mahama never feared him because there was nothing that could scare him away from him because I wasn't corrupt. Amukofa the issue of your friend is airbag he buy, and they started with stories say somebody a deputy attorney general was the one that investigated the matter or attorney general, and there was no such investigation. Professor Mill called that President Mahama was corrupt, and their own special prosecutor who they appointed cleared President Mahama. So President Mahama, you cannot not get him to be corrupt. That one no. But let our party people, either we should think about putting up a kind of structure that will meet the people. The NPP, basically we captured all their people because of this attitude that we are having today. This attitude. And yewoyi. Ebi mo abeye pompous. Ahantai. Owu kura na ochiano na ahwe onim say. Look at me, me. Utimi hu obi na ochiano ahwe onim say. Asa onjiso asa mo onjiso. I say onjiso, but there are some of the ministers, chief, who come officer, the way they treat you, the way they I mean you see that they are family. Say on me. Never body. Will name and shame.
Sharp.
Oh, sharp. Because let them see, we all come from constituencies. in every region and every constituency, here we have appointees there. Sikanu Niho. But Chief, what you can tell them, we all transfers, the way you worship them, the way you go to their homes, Chief, they are in the majority. They are in the majority. How many of them will call your station again?
Thank you.
That's it. Come on, say.
So
those of us who are able to speak our mind like this, say, they be a dana meka. And me ba abaso. Afternoon programs. You made it hot in this country. Afternoon programs. Okay.
Yeah.
Who now free Kumasi ba Accra. Emma the whole Ghana. They see, oh, now we afternoon show, now we when are they buy? When are they buy? Saturn no. When the NDC lost election, now we are Bema radio station. Obe free he introduced some of us to radio. And anyway, and then he should give you long life. You've done your best. And all that I wish you are rewarded. Your dream will be because you risk your life.
I'm rewarded.
And you are not like please, no, stop.
I'm rewarded.
You are not like he's not a politician. Yeah. That's one thing I know about him. He would speak his mind and move. Whether it's NDC, NPP, CPP, where he has to criticize, you will. That I respect him for. But me, Amitihui, I can say some, but it's not everything I can say about my party.
You can't.
Do you get it? Now, when we see Assem, now I don't have any appointment, but I'm fine.
Yeah.
Why am I saying I'm fine?
But come to me, you say pressure also.
That's what I'm coming. The fact that we have won elections, all of us cannot be fixed. That's what I believe. But the longer we stayed, 2016, now me kind of say, look at what Commander was just saying here. They see about Nkofo contract, but we are not selling ourselves because most of the guys who got up and used their phone camera and did all the work, they selling in other NPP for they have taken the airwaves. Who call social media? Me, I'm not on any social media.
It's a fact.
Me need social media. It is Nkofo here. The earlier they wake up. That was Sami Jemfi's way. Your friend said, one day me catch the penny be work Flagstaff House. When we were there as national executive, now we're not rushing for positions. So we left the position for people to take so that we serve the party. But next time, almost everybody wanted position. Into more now, no, your jâil party no, and the ordinary party people when they come there and they can't find you, a mobile officer, secretary must take their details. No, I'm cobra 2 months. I remember I went to go and see a minister. Me, I don't go through that. But somebody went to see the minister. Nipana ba with the business. Nipana sponsor party. No. He went to see a particular minister. They demanded 2 months. The person stayed in this country of free UK by 5 months. Still couldn't see the minister. Was only directed to go later on to go and see the deputy minister. And then the deputy minister received him and rushed to do everything. And these are some. And very soon we just have to keep naming and shaming because these are people that are going to lead us back to opposition. Do you understand? Oh, Jumanu here. Yes. Obi Okra, Minister Obi Okra, Chief, my bread. If you want to say bringing back life to NDC, I brought back NDC to life. And my opposition. It was so difficult. Nobody wanted to talk on air. I put my life down there. And all these food soldiers, me you know how say, what can I do? They say me here. Na part in Pejano. But that MPP for they took, even though we were dead, they took up everything. We I
think you started a work with
Kojobonsu. Yeah. And I decided say I will put the party together. And I called Kojobonsu. I said, Masa, who are young Kasa? Listen, yet now on my when am I Lucy? So I making a party now. What is happening today that we've left these boys and they are crying? Chief, is serious. Say me bodyguard
into one member.
Masa, I swear by 6 o'clock, let me fear ma.
No, may cause.
I go to kitchen. me we are me chro me we ya ko we ho ya pame ya ko we ho ya pame chief just look how many
over 900
me take animal. I came here because I didn't want to command the day. So I got here 15 minutes to time. I have responded to most of the messages.
And it's
not easy. And so I'm begging our appointees. It's difficult. I know it's difficult.
And I can't my main to so honorable Madia yapa. Ye no say no.
Yeah.
And Crofono bebre no anim ye direct. O say ebia me kai say ye ni JM team call Western region and Kofi Buachi. Ye gina chire. Enti fans no nya kwan ni edim komo direct. Omo ni etwa pictures omo GA number.
yeah everything
Aha omo ni ye omo ni wanim. And you encourage them.
Yes.
So
So you're in trouble.
Yeah, we need money more.
now tin ekoso
When I tell the cost,
you're in trouble.
Omo the GM no mote so.
obi ama ho
And ye we actually na nkrofo no interact. Obi okro no nya NDC ni wo twam en we gina ho. En we hu wo TV so da. No aba wo nchen. Hey, chief ya me hwe opa o. Wo no mo nanam. Hey, number 2 we need there. You need to talk and convince him. Recently, guy be sending me a message from Takrade. Say me man 100 cedis.
Yes, and he means it.
Now, mean kind number no. And I mean him say a fraud.
So me I different with that. We had for with 3,000.
Imagine who say say crofo
yeah. But it means that the person was serious about it.
It was 2 days. Me ye show ha. Neni pakrona send me neni picture.
Wow.
Ewo Samara boy.
Wow, and that's far.
Was send me neni picture. Me share me campaign gear. I bought NDC duku.
Can you imagine?
Or they are sending me say we nipa boni nipa.
Oh no, we didn't attempt because but you didn't know you if you say be a scammer.
On free say on so free say my ye.
That's what they think.
I got back to him na me pa na cho. No say wakọ NDC office ewo Western region ukọ ankoto obia.
So that's what I'm saying.
They say omo person omo makra nya adwuma nkakra bi.
Nana time I started appointments no. When I saw the way the party leaders were taking appointments, I swear.
No, but this time party leaders no more in chair and also.
No, but listen there.
God, the chairman is there.
Listen.
Anyway.
Listen.
almost everybody
Now, you see the the communication officer.
Secretary.
Very, very powerful.
Deputy secretary.
Otiemia, he should begin bringing his people together.
Who?
Sami Jenfi, the communicators. They did so much. Do you understand? It's a team. He should begin bringing them together.
But
Sami, I know what they. I know. I hear what he's doing. But say all deputies, they should take up the tax. You understand? Then I think that the organizer should also begin to start some engagements. You know, deputy secretaries. I've seen the national chairman moving from region to region, constituency to constituency. And Kenya party, no. It gives them some hope because of what. So I think say all Konokrano, there must be party executive following.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And at least it be a government for me and Sebi so back.
Yes.
Na
Coco and some Abbey. By now the people should have been in those areas, but we gave the opportunity for Miracle to take over the whole area. And it's so painful. And so we are naked. When you go to the airwaves, we are naked. We share and Kofua Nansu Uncle Yentin Anon Kasa. They are talking. Obit Mikacha say, obviously NDC, you see, we have evidence. You are called oral. We should prosecute them. So you're in trouble. We are scammers.
That is where we are coming. And that is why we are here. Thank you so much. 100.5. And yeah, so that's it. My message asking for Honorable Suleimana. Honorable Utie, Auto Forcing. And that was in 2025. We are here to clean the mess. It seems the grassroots, any Ghana for the do main kind is for. Member example so that wait me there for me way. Mene kufubu achiko ye adwuma bi wo Kumasi in opposition. Na osuma me baby. Me koto lady bi o ye adwuma konfa no che. Onye oye NPP ni. Ye kasa na oso no obeto abama NDC. Ena mbusa ansa dey no so ono senior nurse okraka akra ba tax free ne ba ne mayetu omo abrochire enti enye se NDC ka enema boy den ekoma ba ono oyo okay ne monthly salary ne ma timi parcel aduane de send no enti enye aduane campaign wuti but what is NDC force they will deal with NPP for ofilisa and nkrofo na sesika too much and also be tia womo into ono to abama NDC so that NDC will come and do that work enye aduane ono enye campaign wuti enye mema 24-hour economy ono on fanya hwe because senior nurse already no yet 24-hour and I night shift need day shift into ono nya but o catch them say bobi odi ebufuo ni ahin na ekoto abati a ono ne party MPP and the entire oyes an say o hwe JM posture this time around when we say JM ani abre so JM to be punish MPP for emma NDC for so mewia because women say MPP for so nya wo mo a omo fa nchom ti be ma fe the checks and balances that's what the entire to koto abano no but here we are Ufokrum, krum. People are feeling so disappointed.
Danone say. Omahu say ase your expectations in terms of enya na Kenya economy nya eyo. E was ade mu no na o ma start huru yen. Huru agenda. Se bebo ya hwete. Wa unansen yansan meba asem na nkasa so meba so wa unansen obi dia akoto atum em so kasa wa XYZ said then say sports ministry asesa slots dia ma MPP4
MPP ni o
yes say loyal ladies from ko world cup brand here bi na ko ka abeya asem kese
we have to keep saying fake
e wo kroma
say e mo
stigated me say platforms am also commander ye party for ye gra
when
abrantie bi owie no de ba abrantie o de sen
you have to arrest him that guy
abrantie
XYZ
so na okokasai oh commander
if you have the video give
me no kwa no ka owie ya also omo o de MPP4 ko World Cup o say wie ya
but he's lying
assembly ni
Adams will never do that.
Commander, what the nyabotre?
Kofi Adams on yes ada.
When you up or say
what have been this week?
Logas, Chief Logas, BVL, and so such slot the man MPP4 Doma or Dana Sepa Waka MPP4.
What is lying?
Logas by me constituency. One CEO any day, me sorry. Amano.
Why not hosting? Why not hosting? No.
Me dey me man hwe hono mpo. Logas be be DVLA office ano me nkan fere. Me ka wa because be dey ekeka ko ne ye din a asa ne ma festa. O ka che play o say honorable ne wo chairman ne wo DC mu hia. Na mo fa enipa apply adwuma no mai. Omo so ye Ghana for. And you see, edu ba bia e wo se ye hwe mu ne ka no kre. Hwe Commander, say ya dear festa. Mo I ya chamber da bia wa hu nyo ye no o say o backbenchers na ekwamdium instigating the base
na so na come do o chen ye
na commander say den hwe enu nti na say ya very careful
we
media masamu American ne no mesre obi o wogidie wo president Mahama muso onya abotre
na we are mechanics match
mate
Wadamfu ya no MP Collins I mention
David Amankwa
Collins Amankwa de me akwa asempa fm kwasreme se bobie de NDC swai na mobile printer na mode aso ano chesa so ka bia ma me so aso
mazani omo ye no
we dey tie ani 1 week me kwa kodidi wa abofunu na me mpese me ha no na Collins de pia ne car mi o video no me say that video no ba ma me fan to abonten man some infant trouble because we are downful. Oh, Pia can be free. On go Pia, our both I trouble you are both. What did you or go from garden and yes, one. Oh, maybe to become and I may catch him or say, Collins, now some my dear child, maybe Pia car. No, me video correct. Video no me phone so.
You see, anyway. There is something happening. And you need to be very careful. Monsieur Bia Onya Jide, Minya Honorable, or my statistics be perfect. Look, this is the first time in not even in just this republic.
Yeah.
Constitutional democracy more. An attorney general. And the 6 cases high profile and yet and they are court within the first year. I think senya expectations senya honorable kind because of niema na akoso nintino amanfo peniema ntem.
Yeah.
But you see history guide there. Commander. Look, you're at forcing. Ni case ya omoma judgment ya okwa appeal ya. Eye. Judgment no man no date ben. Omoma judgment on the 6th day of June 2024. Mesre etiefo omo GD NDC for ni omo GD or President Mahama mu 2024 year na judgment by normal power how many years?
8.
Thank you. Hwe ye racha kata the judgment eba on the 18th day of June 2008.
No, in 8 years.
Normal power for how many years? Yan to ye boase meka bia ka ho yen tie nie ni ehu meba ho. Said in Tamaklo Yakra. It was on the 16th day of April 2024 year I'm convicted. Normal power for how many?
4 years.
8 years.
2024 year 8 years.
Okay, yeah.
Go back even NCA case Bafu Bonnie no you Bafu Bonnie no it was in 2020 and a judgment by.
No more first 4 years.
But what in your mention as and yet yen criminal jurisprudence no ohwe senia you be file way obe serve way obe caution way obe throw caution statement obia obe charge no and say or right to the back court and you see ade ba ko ese yes ehunu no in this case if I party tago justice appeal now our retirement okay assembly. That was our case in was say a case a public interest case interest as a bending rules of law. Send you be sabe eko fa obi akutuo ba ko a kwai de ne fa so no sa na say you need case be a criminal case by say we a public interest case. A case that wa judge saka. And you see because the moment I'll be man a certain different way be no na it is all interest be na say state na nti no obi aka say persecution ni ade no niam ade o ma ye bi be se me niam kakra me nso mi nim na mate no say me sanimu wa ha you see the attorney general as I know him no or person yes so sure of conviction and sand wa court.
But the point is no is he the only problem if indeed there is a problem?
No, for me,
because
Commander, I can tell you on authority said there is no problem.
There's no problem.
But I say, Sanya Maya, Nenamasi, and Uncle de a person day. It is my date. No, I'm convicted in 2008, 2001.
Nobody.
None.
I'm sure I'm more convicted why in 2017.
Nobody.
Yes, system, no, and Tessa.
But the other side of the story is that NDC have history with jâil. Because I quite remember Professor Mills by that time now you movie Professor Mills' government worked deep in there. We know what was happening. Say for me cases the court after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and that is where our founder started flaring up. Like what is happening?
You see?
So ama NDC grassroots Ghana form sa NDC history no. Yes, obi a waka no. So then again, we cannot dismiss a man for fears because there is a history that 8 years NDC sat down, watched MPP, started fighting even the founder because the founder was like, no, let them go in. Ebinu say there be you know mbedidi, your man fan you know mbeche. And pom no mo che eja wo. Then the MPP started taunting NDC people. Why na mutimi jailing no? Someone say ya crofo why na mutimi jailing no? And now they have started the same trumpet. Why na mutimi jailing no? Atama school 8 years any John Mahama no mu mo ntimi jailing. Samre mo why na mutimi jailing. Inti am for anger. Any anxiety no. Ehona a free bar. Meso history kakra minimum.
No, me know ya dream, but you see say you fear. And nti sa GDN because you niam e call so a ye titi bi a na enye fe nti na ama ye wo sa afia no problem. But you see commander sa afia no menim niam mesre NDC for ne omo e wo GDN or president Mahama mu ne say omo ma sa afia no emma omo hopes and dash it. This is a new dispensation, I can assure you. Look, Mame a typical example. Mame a typical example.
Me see wo
commander
custom for who ni oye wo honra.
Commander Mame example. I'm guided.
Okay.
I'm in quasi number. But you see, yes, and as a lawyer, I know my boundaries. Look at Abrante case, wound to be case, you know. Okay. This is the first time. Attorney General the case Akokota within 6 months. What close in the case?
Yeah.
Very sharp.
I'm telling you. Where we are closing the case currently, and it's normal with lawyers, and I've seen it also in Wako file say yanka case. Of course, it's normal. Every lawyer be a kokota prosecution we in the case or file a submission of no case.
And that was on
the client before. What you say? So over file, but it's up to the judge to rule on that. Onya really. Madam in case will be really but when you really not can say no, what dismisses submission of no case now, then you will be called upon to open your defense.
I've heard you come out and
Tino, Attorney General, there where we now say judge no akaku says one more good defense I'll be jail because or you convinced that there is a matter against you and only the essence of submission of no case now what filing no. It is a judge and dismiss it there is a prima facie case against you, so you are called to open your defense. It will open with defense na eno na won so be frefre adansefo awo but what I say no so abeka o masem omo beka o masem a na attorney general so agina ne na so question ye wi a kwata 6 months se bibia ensi na yesu maya the judge will rule on this matter.
That is, you know, you can call a fear we
Miss Enumpo.
It's the jurisprudence.
So, it's process, no. But you see, you know what it means. Let me even hint you. And lawyers do it, and I know he'll do it. Or dismissing the submission of no case in the Pobe appeal.
Okay.
Just to delay time.
Yeah, normal with lawyers. Obe appeal. But you see, o file appeal and no just a process, no, a state. Eti obe file stay of proceedings pending the appeal, and it is for the court to determine whether obe stay or no stay. In the obe to me akazo on stay, obe to us where the assembly. But if the judge agrees with you, obe kazo okay, me train am in the court of appeal. In the delay, the attorney general at that point, or a bias party, or a prosecutor, Sabreno, onye justice minister view. Meaning say what or prosecute to a bias party, and the other side, so your friend is saying defense. There is. Obi or team finfi, the attorney general cannot and under no circumstances obey me dictate peace. No, to me at that point we are bias or no say bias. So be absolutely the judge in the bed directed process, and the judge would take into consideration bibi ewom say onyam obi suspected so what personal interest be e case in obe treaty case and say a normal case even though what in your main say I don't think I can say justice, the rules of justice, ne grind this slowly. But surely, this particular case, look, I can assure you, I see, maybe I mean, can say, near me, no. Case is a walk course in me.
That could want to find Shepherd here.
Maybe I am reduced to say,
Shepherd here, go.
Send me a more canoe, and I won't be near a woman training and shadow. Look, baby, and people have. Ken asked him, why name him? Almost a memo on trick him running here.
But let me ask you this question: do you believe that Ken Beba?
No, ma. Of course, you see. Said
I know so Tim come on. Within the circle. What did you say, Ken Beba?
Ken and Kazo on his own yomba. Their strategy is
oh my God, I bet me the Kenaba.
We can, but you see, it's a long haul. Near and somewhere second, no. We can't wait. And some now a second be yano no edoso. Look, in any appeal, I can assure you, pay what I know. We and get
really,
but not here they train about. Then somewhere war fucking hono. And I pray when you're not really. But you see, I personally, I have my opinion in this. Yeah. Let's try him in absentia.
That's
just like sending number.
But is there?
No, it's there, but thank you. So, Beba, it's I look at and no, yeah, I think special prosecutor, not attorney general. But I feel say attorney general na on your case, no, na yan tried in absentia, get conviction against him. Now the all macra say a conviction, so that people will see say, but no, but there is. A conviction against him. Say or call afe sabreno conviction there they baby who be yetimiche to said nam there. At the moment there is no court decision on him. Oh kena baba try no. It in human rights kakra bi ewo baby and US you know enti no hono call no. Eti bibi kakra but if there is a conviction Adams once said nam there no anya den to second because no conviction that so. Eti no, what processes be bro? No problem to me. US is one place. Anything we will be I do akoten. Omo no, no my way. Say even as a state, say on the attorney general cracker or say ne lawyers no can lawyers friend no debia. And then needing come say they don't have a problem, but they want to be assured say oba on be manufacturer. No say near manufacturer na ya chekeka onam USA nipe hu no say ya ko sodu mu atam no crowd no but that's not it and we are not doing that to even your OC cathedral ya eyigra onu kra no nam tibi kasa send record on NPP fo ni achi na be mo ma win election e okroma oka no ma bom sem what I say near what to over 300 million Ghana cedis but to agu keke na chachuchi kata kodem for how much? Yes, it wasn't financial loss. No, yes, saying
investment. Was an investment.
So if you pour our money, me say some no men pese. Oh, wait, and some to tell the sacra for my coma. It be pese be consem bebre. Man sem ni bi areho. And na senior can. PDS yet kroma if for nothing at Tom JJ electricity bill for weeks. Eko he.
Months are now weeks. For almost 3 months.
On the call. Emma. It ain't mean Tracy. Yati Kroma, Sababa way. Na me who the picture cry am Raho. National Service girl. Na some no court inti. Near the birthday where play mu. Kroma. Now big birthday wo kwase the boss yi nyum no. Say money yesterday sa enyum bi am
nkwala nyum na ba
me say
money be
nothing oh kroma enyam am kosu krom ha no
ba nyum de ade mum
ede oh commander araho
nkwala no bom yeti
na te ba bia suwa no kroma nya kosu krom ha no anunti na manfo koma ehuru so o kan wo si obi catch us anunti no bebre nya ope mi say nipa bebre me wo a former parliamentary candidate of NPP okay o say den na mo ye wo lawyer
on ti ase
ne ho jira no say yankofo ne ma omo ye no
NPP for no abuafu
because even within omo no na ye crew a ketewa bi na edi Kaba first talk asemi. You me ne omo penny pa senior lawyer bi echo shows o ka kire wo say sa akwa no kra ne ma mo so yowo no munya hu mu kota. Go no so fi north. O so onim no true. NPP. O ka kire mo say yenya hu mu kota na sa brante no de castration kra na say castrate no. O se ne ma awaye no. You see, so I understand people say, but you see, near me say there is no record. I say NDC as a person ye jâil because until mabubu actually no more crime me and convict you within 1 year. Or manu mo just or what the best lawyers no. Or me and convict you 1 year within 1 year. We are your president as attorney general then create control the president versus the republic. The chachu. You chrome hanini esi. And yes sheda. Now wouldn't near no ko we your sheda because you see like I always say. When you read article 125 about judiciary now, also justice emanates from the people and is administered on behalf of the people by the judiciary. It didn't a true republic versus no, a republic accept. So assembly an astute lawyer, your friend no, yes, you are astute lawyer. Eco failure. If we are say, I mean, constitution, constitutional court, the Supreme Court, Ebo assembly go no. President Kufuor said no way. Then
it brings it brings this conversation. Most of the NDC sympathizers and the supporters believe we say are the NPP for ayam wo wiase no se mo anya wo mu bia o mu nya mo fire da because anytime bia o mbenya opportunity no they bend the rules. Make sure they will use iron fist hands to crush you guys. But maybe but se mo munya rule of law. Then that is where the pain, another pain of the NDC for us.
Part of the campaign we did was that we must say all the institutions, so we'll come and then rebuild the institutions again.
Yes, you see. Okay, me patrol.
So we are resetting.
Reset me be what. Who answer you?
Don't answer him there.
Take my word for it.
I see.
Me see bibi basic Roma. Obi enya abotre mo ma hwe eno na making. Oh, wo di NDC achi adan wenya. Oh, o ma sheda. Enso fia wotwe ne ati Roma. Mo mu ahe na nya bi.
Where ya bi?
And so no more na within 1 year pen no start no who.
Wo calling some go the chairman she was so. Me
where fast do sit you.
Me who to be born asum.
Really?
Na say na man Kofi Boachi chi won to me atu mu no. Okwo Kofi Boachi na Kofi Boachi na ya Central Regional Commander. Eko su me say.
This is a very decent guy.
Wa hwe na sum.
Na kwa almost kimi GG sit in no kasa
osi wo besere me
na wo so kra de wo ye wadwuma deda a obi anim adwuma a wo ye na wo na ya tried politician once a position be po na ya throughout the years that's all
call it
why are the perfect so fatal pa atia obi enya abotre mame nka we na look ti me fa me ho nya example
okay
no obi enya rehemu. Look, I was the constituency secretary for all this while throughout the elections. I'm in a very humble way. I can tell you on authority, say, maybe cross 6 degrees, including masters in law. My son party pa. A buy you throughout in Yano. Na minya position bia.
You are still confined.
So now be yemejuma. Patriotian you, me yemejuma ya mi guso mandan dream ho da said ne metra say about am ya frame MP. It was never part of me. Look, me ye ma fam de. Yes, ya to abadi wie ya say ye hu niam akoso ye yipe. Ye frɛ yen wakra general ni ye mpanifo nso ni including the former MP. No bisasa kweti adan ye declare mo results. What is the issue? Because me na me champion then as secretary I was the coordinator for the campaign. Me chechire mo adugite ya me senior ewie me chia no. Ye kan madam Marietta nso tia. Ye ka asem ni awie a general tie no se kai asem we dey say kokot. Yes from pe and ye ready to say no Ben you understand this better. obey case no man. I'm say because most often on no case is mine. Also no wait the on obey.
And you understand it better.
I'm say Debbie, what they mess up because I senior. I say no, we need to build you obey your case. No, this is how it started. Man should be kuma hwenifa. Man could be so be say man 1 CD answer me 2 anamo. Say me ye any pay. Me koba, ye ko high court, ye ko supreme court.
Nobody's paying you.
But what am I saying? We were in power, but the party didn't bring a dime. Say I'm fine yet.
I know that's what it is.
But what in America? You do what you can. Now ni man ye hell. No nyankopon was wrong. Oh show be an in a juma. No be to be a juma soka. Your power 1 year ni. Commander, 1 year. 1 year. Look, we all know how Ankofoya sales system no. Be some CEO obia inside tight. Even though yes, some year 1 or 2 be. But as we speak, obia no betimi bie na pomu afa nipa in the numbers. Because system ya to aba wie no mgusu recruit nipa. Opamo ma yes asebom ye Ghana for. Necessary no mujama aban aye ba ye yan ni etu omuka. And then yes look, yes, that's the problem.
Ebi under investigations awomo eguso. But a man for feel say and baby honorable Bernard this year ura buffer stock. There are other similar places and mobile recommend say nationwide forensic auditing and why.
You come around that say.
Yeah, I'm say ye didn't come on me can say emra ye CEOs take over SOEs no. Na expect say on be my situational report wa ewo ho. What be some question na ye nko achiri wo hwe SIGA report state owned enterprises report wa 2024 nti eno ye ne completely state owned ene ne aban ewo share wo ene ne other state interest ewo OS state-owned enterprises record 9.68 billion loss in 2024.
9.68
billion. Now, Nena can offer.
Honorable Akamba, I have a call in dollars. My 9.6 billion.
9.68 billion.
How can I calculate that? That's huge.
In 2024, SIGA report. Now, Nena can offer that away and it's over parliament. Obe presente budgeta now the SOEs omo ekawe asase as a footnote enti onfa nka government debt ho me wan so SOEs ni nyina liabilities e da ban so enti when we took over who say ECG nko de ka 71 billion Ghana cedis 9.68 we no all of them because be more assets
9.6 billion Ghana
cedis
71 billion.
Ma menchire omo 71 billion. No billion. ECG. We oka SOEs ni nyina bomu a. Bi mu asset. Enti ebi mu kita profit. Ena bi mu kita loss. Enti o kita loss no nyina ne profit ni nyina bomu a. We just a net for all of them.
Okay.
But ECG nko de na $71 billion net a loss. In fact, okay, SIGA report no. Or see Professor White no ho. On the SIGA. Or see sectors performance and key findings. The report reviewed mixed outcomes across key sectors. Me person me call power generation.
Okay. Power
generation and distribution entities such as Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, Gridco, Northern Electricity Distribution Company, and the Volta River Authority all suffered losses, with the exception of B Power.
Okay.
Until ECG nkwade na 71 billion. Until obi profit. And he got it nina film na be 9.8 no.
Okay.
Mpacho what you say. Until 9.8 ni nina loss. But ECG nkwade na 71 billion. It is the reason why you buy power no. The first thing we did was to pass the energy sector levy, just to make sure they may recover to be able to keep the power on.
You know, so any man crofo no. Now, yetimia attract a year day na ECG ball cano. you be negligence. A quite bad near the panel faso. So I don't catch them some in Trebi Binyanfa and recover. Metias here. But will be ain't been in a bush of 4 year town. Na me here near this of a family near Macocoton. Ewo circle. Ewo cantamanto. Ewo a takradi edium. Was a maybe Jeffrey war near the recover. Ghana in it as here. Never know why the critics are home. A yamosi and consume guno. Now that is the conversation on the streets.
So, Pavana, Matthew question I say. And it's all baby danger obio. You per se a home my and ECG 1.
Yeah.
Greek A 1. And we must put our eyes the cocoa board there now by.
Yes.
Ghana Water Company Limited. And also Kahon. And so here 5 most SOEs are I would also read the power 5 of them are gone power. 1 Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company Limited.
Francis SCM.
Yes. 2 GNPA.
But some much free in some later.
Last hour
oh, come on. Lawyer in trouble.
I'm just giving you the meat on it.
Yeah.
And our source we know sir SOE's report, SIGA report, 2024 report. In fact, 2025 report, okay. But 2024 report and they are available. This one was no 2025. That's a white time in the year, but it cover 2024. And all these things we see enyoma rot NPP aboato cocoa board dey buy omo ye dede no enu nti say ya expose omo na neck cylinder for dey buy they will come and make noise pour dey buy they will come and make noise Ghana water bar they will come and make noise enti me challenge ni say ya beto rot no let the people know it Magana for no.
So what are you doing about it?
Yes, no, Minia, Cocoa Body. Someone said President Mahama set up a team.
So why should he wait till this time? That's the question.
That I understand.
Yeah,
I understand. Say,
I'm co-hosting.
Yes. Me person me marry this point with pointer in your lawyer Emeki, you know. You see, the Attorney General Department is only one department. You know, said they also sometimes also challenge. Yes. OSP. Oh.
And so the CID office.
And so CID police enforcement. They are waiting to work.
Meaning all of them are they are all investigative bodies and all of them are working. And until we have a lot on the ground that people need to know. Mankase, it is only during their time, but the monuments, the extent of the rot, of course. Ewo this SOEs mono a lot who say emre bia no ye kasafa politicians ho ye kasafa ne bia government appointees ho
chief directors ho
masa that's where the danger is
chief directors ho
that's where the issues are enti there were a lot of especially the power generation issues. Look, ECG for appear before Public Accounts Committee. I brought their report here. Me no be discussing wa. Baby, allowances, traveling allowances, local travel, foreign travel, per diems. I mean, if you watch Public Accounts Committee now, ECG appearance, you can see that this is the reason why we have these things. But of course, these things will be borne by our more power consumers. Ordinary Ghanaians. And your challenge with our SOEs, our JVCs, our other expenditures.
Can we do a nationwide forensic auditing and I say it's too much work?
It's not too much. This report formed the basis for. In fact, if you read the report, some of them are management reports. Some of them are forensic. Some of them audited reports.
You find all in the audited report.
You find all this in the Auditor General's report, but only few of them are a management report. A lot of them are audited report. So you don't even need auditing again. The evidence is there. The next question is lawyer Ben say no.
Then which means
yes, so
ebi eniam ndo so an say ubebre ubeja bi mu ato apostle.
Why would you? Ghanaian taxpayers' money.
Enye jai na ebe jai. Let's say when the investigations are going on, they are not made public. When they finish the investigation and the Attorney General gets the data, no who say wait, there's one that will come, then it will come into the public. I know say a lot of the things are going beyond the background because this report is there. Everybody can go and read.
Then again, say abiness will be following now, so you need budget for the AG office.
This time we have increased the budget. If you check the 2026 budget, we have increased the budget. In fact, the OSP was getting more resources than the AG. Until this year, Parliament have made that proposal abandoned by. We have approved the proposal. AG enya more resources this year. Just additional resources to be issued. Say they can work beyond the clock to do the things that and we have a lot of SOEs who are challenged, but their finances are not looking good. Oh, of course. Yes. And all of them are in the pipeline. They will all come on the pipeline.
Saturday, no. One of your institutions in Nipanaje Sika almost be 20 million Ghana cedis for some job. And what you Ghana? Akwache Cote d'Ivoire. Ena abaya kuhuno akwachinaba. Or this kind of bebano. Wafa 10 lawyers. 20 million Ghana cedis no. Biafa lawyers makuma 10. Ena omo defend you. And he said ebasa abayan so prosecution team so yere wo motamu. Na send you mienu ana miensa kra and you pay them. So among for AG said there's so much stress now on a AG office, central government, sika budget allocation, yes, ebeko, but who hear cases near down one. So we don't believe that is where the problem also is coming from.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know before I end, no. Bimunsu ya there. The same report. We see persistent underperformance and fiscal risk. And I'm 5 of them. I'm boss. No, Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company, Ghana Water Company, Graphic Communication, Tema Oil Refinery consistently reported losses from 2020 to 2024 consistently. Mounting debts at ECG and Ghana Water Company Limited and Kokobo challenges continue to undermine overall progress. Entinia can say, "Oh, say about Cocoa board so Samre no, maybe challenge with Cocoa board, and yeah, because of because what they go through, they came to meet them, but we didn't communicate. And then a man Kasabo me fa adia so no oko say we also say oko stage demonstration. But this report has been with us since August 2025, and then see consistent profit makers, 9 SOEs, including Gapoha, GPHA, Bui Power Authority, Ghana National Gas Company, Bulk Energy Storage and Transportation Company, demonstrated uninterrupted profitability over the 5-year period. Ntisenye we mu dia nka ECG dia no ebe balloon overall loss no to a very high degree. Profit makers we enate overall loss no to 9.6 billion, but wo country mu awo SOEs edeka 9.6 billion. Now o budget, whole budget for get fund, o get fund budget. Ska odi ko all puntu juma around 8 billion. It can tell you say if these monies were available, if these monies were not losses, see the infrastructure in education that we can make.
Honorable, thank you. But my member, Organaso, Captain.
Yeah.
At this point, who can be? Now, how do we get the party base to wake up?
Yes,
Reviving them
earlier
for them to know that and they say na
MP. What I know that the NPP does so well is that if they know people like you, they'll feed you with information so that you can help. Nehemiah okay. How many people would have known that there's this report somewhere? But so the tip Papa Yenim and our Attorney General from to a meeting. That's why I said we must activate our communicational structures again. Because Ase is dead. We are not hearing anything. I was shocked. I said, oh, he doesn't have. When he's surprised.
Yeah.
But this is a man I know. He doesn't play with documents.
Yeah.
And he used that a lot during the election. He asked critical questions. And people were following it on Facebook. We need information. Now, we need them to help us educate the people. But what is very important to me that I want to conclude with for lawyer to come in is recording say APA.
Yeah.
Say the NPP says they haven't even started. Nothing is happening.
They will do a lot.
Yes, nothing is happening. Remember what President Rawlings said? Or see, the NPP had been in existence for a very long time, but they keep changing their names. So if we don't follow this, and now this is part of the game they are playing with us. They are setting in confusion amongst ourselves. And I think that the national security should invite this gentleman for questioning. But there was a time, okay, because the Japan say he made all the noise saying Akamba. So I think that gentleman should be invited to come and answer. But it's causing a huge problem amongst our people. And the MPs, the certain MPs, they think our MPs are useless. Oh yes, huge. Chief, I have to stay over the midnight. And when you put it, they say, you'll be defending them. It's true. But we know that they are employing MP people. But it's not happening. Nobody has applied for visa yet. There's a meeting going on. Say, where I think from Worcester to Canada. So they are going to be working on 2 visas. Yeah. And some people have been given the contract. Nobody. The government has not even decided to say they support us. So I want to plead with our people that there's nothing like that happening. Kofi Adam has not taken anybody.
Any slots.
The DVLA guy. DVLA offices. See, you see our members there, you'll be shocked. Look, guys, that gentleman has done a lot. Me, I know most of the foot soldiers. I've seen them there working. They are working there now. Those of them that were pushed into the bush, the gentleman has brought them down. All these are lies. 100 o'clock of our farm.
150.
150 people are there looking for a job. Like he said, everywhere is choked. Some of them have gone to court.
Yep.
Chief of Staff Master order. No. Do you know, sir, last minute the MPP on the 7th, they gave appointment. On the 7th, and there are too many things that you have to go. And people say, oh, yeah, man, the appointment. No. And they backdated it. That's what the MPP did. The message in Crawford say, the longer we stay in power, the better for everyone. Lawyer, you can take it up.
Lawyer.
Commander.
Now the conversation is, how do we get our people back to base?
Yeah, yes, sir. I said, party no, open. Okondo NDC no, I say, ebusuyan. Commander, ubufu kra na wo say mejaya wo te mpomati na otie kosi say. Ade no ekoye. Because but them MP near me lose power no. Near me lose power MPP fo hu eno no mo ye. Yenya onu enya hwe no start no hu. Ekosi say wo di NDC achia. So no kra nso kra no no kra de oyi ni sika kra de MPP. Parodim. Commander. Problem the people were in power for 8 years. Look, as my king, and you need an attention between a bab on Tiavica. but you can't attorney general na omu it's an institution omu agencies or Yoko is one of them. It's in a budget no or my Yoko. Nessa we lawyers me man school me investigation. That's not what you were taught. Omwa a investigation so as a lawyer there what the beba with evidence why when you as an investigator also no my law no my say me take court me conviction say me conviction no my friend say no I say we need bibi abeya fa hadia any docket in intiminko. Let me establish this. Not every wrong is criminal. Enye boni biya na eye crime because crime is defined in law. Look, you bet me anya auditor general's report say bebre and not chere niema omaye wo system nim. But kwa prosecute you need individuals we are connected with evidence to what has happened. Look, most of the things they did. Entina President Mahama say any forensic audit. Yeah. And unhuneni so. Enye easy say obe conviction on any so. Why? Commander, insu ye turn 2 CD. Now me know about be akwan. Me ye ade we turn 10 CD. Okay, ya yen krata bibia 10 CD na daso. Ya fa bibia procurement. Bo bia nim say to ade 2 CD odo. What I say? Unya 10 na me hia we kire ho a. No ama me too. What was any game this city? Look, enye easy ube hu pass enti e wo abonten uti say ensu ya turn 2 na NPP 4 turn 10. But how do you connect nipa no say what I say? Omo onye mu faso a obetimi accuse no say because lawyer DAT on him. There is no vicarious liability in crime. Enti me say me my ade and I say ade no yaye enti wo connected obi foforo to the thing na wunya the evidence kire say ono na ye obi akura ne din civil matter na obetimi di ahye dipa dodo but criminal ade eno nti na obo so obi adi bone pa obekọ court no na nipa because you have to connect wrong no to the person say of away and the call ha and e bia ye wa dance ye kire say nipa ye oton ade ma no kro ni kohia ha or discover to na account him ye wo bi saa trace no wo ho senia adubu ahia no design ono na die no without prejudice to what is going on ni attorney general dia file dia no die ni enim trace se wom sika we beton account we or the way ko say saa niam no ne de convict obi o ho no mo sika no e bia DBC office ni a check cash but ne de agu bag im no de akosi ne car boot
so no be
track no commander
any account
what you say
free account we ma check account we
iti omo no de low hanging fruit na e war court no ufa traces into investigator bia fa okay because the national security has that power so be go into accounting no akohwe you receive uska we fee contractor we hosabri 777 wadwuma anso man contract at that moment it is ka odema what was it for it connected
but say any account
na so almost swear sika no ba office o anadwubi and Ghana must go now far udi emienu akasi emienu na ko gu ka bu dapa
why na go busa
eti ye ne nim say bone akoso ye nim say se say auditor general's report yi ne
SOEC
report yi e be kire pa say sika aban ahwere wo hani but connecting it to the individuals no e just say we adwuma emu odin look sometimes it could even take years one won to me asemi we are not speaking to the issues. Look at how smart the Attorney General was. Nipa emienu no acha job. Ohwedi no say no. Ye pe big fish no. Ti ope kwan bi so got the other gentleman. Say hey, ye betimi di acha so obeka mu no kra.
Yeah.
One will send you asemiti or say magiatum. Me mu grade na na minya. Obi akodi. Enti meka mu no kra. O say yes. Meka no kra wo. So who assure me say obeja me. The Attorney General say yes, that's the deal. Look, he's a smart Attorney General.
Yes. Yeah.
So what in America? I say yen trensem no my microphone ti ase enti wadane chema wuntumi ne manager no wa aba be ya Attorney General ne dance ni. And I feel all spilly beans or can no. So what I say, eti me de minim ye besi e court 20 but one we are poor because nyane ne yard and was say I be cry meeting baby na we frame something crazy witness statement wa file I need some more count enti wonim yenya abotre some may take a while because nkrofo na ye ne omodele no and now say Rawlings can no krenso
keep changing the
almost some identity every day we did one pa nso bon so dan ne ho omo free power no ane niam omo ye try so be conciliation maybe one of the problems cry yeshian even with the institutions investigations staff omo di kogu ho omo time ye ba aheni afa ko yoko can you rely on omo nkrofo a ewo yoko no to investigate their own people? It is already resetting even before you start some serious investigation officer. It's all your resetting officer. These are public servants and so and easy
take them out.
To take them out. That is even a huge hurdle. Obia or institution so no and so Samanti and San wa ba main invest because omo crop what the officer maybe a director of administration your director of HR your director of way your in the institution now they be investigation no. As we speak, the director in charge of prosecution, DPP,
yeah, director of
public prosecution, no, Yura, I know better. And this is Obia Wayan Juma for a long time, public servant. Obey you know, now be you know, Prime Benso. Wow, it also any director in charge of public prosecution. Or in 70 years, attention a bit me abekacho. It's a baby as a whole office name. You nipa odium di baby you me and zape.
That's true.
And you know in chess or money ho your office kakra no. Omo e bia wo gidie wo mumu a wo betimi ne o maye adwuma no. Wo gi omo di say wo ne no kotena se hwade bia MP no. E bia me me and zape. Nsem a ye kan dia thousands. And ye ka mo friend say oral report. Sebe me ni say or the saying head of Yoko Raymond nipa wo ho ni obetumi age obi adi owo nipa e duru say ya obefre ne kokko so mo ya he
but ye ne so element o
mo ya he ene nipa so ntimi so ya nkase mu nkofi aban asesa
ye mra
wo challenge no ba nye ni nia no obetumi abeka say ka hase nka aban sesa ye no nipa bi ho a so nkofi so mo yesi yes resetting asema President Mahama can say you be say ya kusi da ben but what I know is what your friend and CEOs no brain say toto niama expand it na create space but what ma say it your crop for yes they will be in no problem. President Mahama say well say nya bon e kwan bon so no fa so be mo ye Ghana ni mo wom but anything am do akọ toto niama ye create say we spend your time on so e develop your mind no e say yakoya nim at the same time no omoniam o mai because obi anso one reason or the to aba na ye ka obi o say krofo ye di jurum bra na be take your on mame and so we have to balance it. Sebe finance minister look at the workload they go so sometimes who no emobo and the crowd was our defense o man no crowd ba boss nsa areho enti Sabe say nkrata bi kwa na eso hwem no hu niam bi akoso a eso balance e no together with us manage CD no together with say ese so mema ene ade om dia be me des a commitment ele wo ba biara na obeye bibia ese finance minister sign ma anything I want near na ekoso bi no
but a man for so you say no a delay near
no but you see commander yeah,
really.
Yeah.
For me, authorization. It's the best thing ever.
Now, what is a COB or baby? I BBB. Oh, to me,
you clean.
You can try.
Ranking on budget committee.
Let me help you.
The things that you see, our performance report, audit report, our agencies, ministry, department, say commitment authorization na mama. So is a kaya Kenya and say ECG could use their own books to go and borrow and go and do procurement and go and do their terms for that government. But and then you can't do that.
Na kasa ju
because and now when you want to go and buy, you need commitment authorization. Then the finance minister will put his eyes and see say all resources. All resources are they cut off. Me person me who see care that. That's all the commitment authorization at TSA. Are they also Kotono? Do you have the resource there?
They say here.
But Benjamin Boy, we have
was signed another law.
The Finance Minister.
Another Parliament was signed another law back in this year's budget. Say, yeah, take office of every agency be able to officer. Every say there's value for money office in every agency. Oh, command contract. Oh, kotonsu. And after so I procurement, value for money office, but I say I'm Pasikanes or the Cotono, and no one is or the Cotono. So all these laws, basic laws,
we cannot continue doing the same thing. Yeah, different results. There is something good happening. Yes. So research at the same time when I see investigation, it is being done. May I trust in the look, Obia nim your tears are Dr. Ayini, Obia nims or no on far frivolous case. But that will be the court no come at all. You say. Any way, dear. What's I say, dear?
Who be binti?
Who be? It may what you did was 6 high profile cases. Imupa.
Come on, when you are says no. You will another year. Maybe I say from there. Oh, there is
investigations in the baby. Docket in the baby. Oh, one other thing. So they say, look, we investigation. Maybe a hokra will be before year boneno.
They say, wait me, I say, I'm a make of friend from a soldier for you. So almost I'm rapping.
Oh, this is the first year. Look, I have a Friday and a President Mahama Bemane state of Sona for the second time. It is for President Mahama Odimni Akoso. It is for Dr. Ayini now. Wo fear no mo de yoko fu so am de say give for or more if data force for bad fear. Yes, sabi Odimni. But you see how they are who say a man of that ewo law mu. What judges be brade ani ade. No be court no be dinku. And no ompe. It's your person ya ne niema ye kosi say that will be do court say na dia maba court no. Obi abete nenka. Now I can assure you, me say cases we and then niema nso making kind no. Odi wa ha ye bi hu. But the bassa commander, eya no am microphone so ate. Say ye ka no see ye convict one wa ye din. Conviction so say abadia. That's what we say. We dey krojin. Mo bia me ye dede bia okroma.
Over jail bi.
Ai jail ne banso dia obi emu ana no because e kire say wahwe hu sampa asem ode koe no ensuo na mpa nso anya.
But honorable obi aka kire o da say o say Reverend Kusibu Atempa.
Wada bo abaka say o bisu ba.
Wala na ro ga
o tri ka.
Bibi wo da o, bibi wo ba kana da o.
Oh, what did they say? Oh, no, say no, say.
Media too many people I don't know in this country.
Okay, cathedral country I'm very sad I don't want at
all. And you see, look, me name there, but people to say national cathedral.
Before then, Commander, believe me, one of the reasons why President Mahama appointed him was because of he being a professional person. He just wanted him to be part of his government. Resetting.
But
very professional.
Well,
very professional.
I think Honorable Boadu.
Yeah, he has made a point. Yeah.
Explanation into the.
Yes.
I mean, whatever.
He's very professional. If you know him, man, he's very firm and professional.
How would you feel? Look, we are Ghana at 60. Oh, there you were deep. Ghana, look at the embarrassment. Oh, himself, or Hono Nema, Yanum Timika, and NDC for him. And yes, because technical way, or my bonnet, no more Henian say, only any defense. No more Henian see a bad mess up with the law, procedure, truly procedure. No, Ababe strike it out. Dr. Ayini, I'm Fanaquim.
And that Bakoto from Pe.
Then they will start. Yanka, we know.
Bibi anymore.
And see, that you ever do court, no, you been a conviction, Yaminti. Me say, what dear, that's a been in America. Sabe, I maybe be admit me, I can. But I can assure you, say, look, Dr. Ayini is one person out to be pushing. I just saw one kasa and pedestrian will pass. Now, or kasa it will pass. I don't think so. I watch here. And go for so kasa do easy. No. His policy is that yes, over me. Niesi enti or court. Onya file charge sheet na on kasa case in Ubio.